right now, somewhere, a dog is looking at its owner. And in that dog's mind, there is some version of what that human is, some category, some answer to the question of what exactly is this thing I've given my entire life to. We just have no idea what that answer is. Is it a friend, a parent, a god? Another strange dog that walks on two legs and controls the food? Whatever it is, your pet has a concept of you. It has to. It organizes its whole world around you. But the concept in its head, the thing it actually thinks you are, might be nothing like what you imagine. Do animals know what we are? Not whether they recognize you, not whether they love you, but whether they have any idea what kind of thing a human actually is. Let's start with the strangest fact in this entire question. To a huge number of animals, we are not other animals. We are weather, we are landscape, we are forces. A 2019 study looked at how wild animals respond to the sound of human voices versus the sounds of predators like lions. The animals were more afraid of us, far more. To them, humans weren't competition. We weren't even a normal predator. We were something in a category of its own, a kind of walking catastrophe they had learned to flee on sight. That's what we are to most of the wild world. Not a creature, an event. But the animals that live with us see something completely different. And this is where it gets strange. Dogs have spent 40,000 years evolving alongside humans, and in that time, something rewired in their brains specifically for us. Dogs have a dedicated response to human faces that they don't have for other dogs. They read our expressions. They follow our pointing, something even chimpanzees struggle with. They look to us for answers when they're confused, the exact way a human child looks to a parent. That last part matters more than it sounds, because a wolf raised in the same conditions does not do this. Faced with a problem it can't solve, a wolf keeps trying on its own. A dog stops and turns to look at the human's face. It's asking. It has a concept of us as the thing that knows, the thing that fixes, the thing in charge. So, to a dog, what are we? The closest answer science has is uncomfortable and beautiful at the same time. To a dog, we may be something like a parent that never stops being a parent. They stay puppies, in a sense, for their whole lives, and we stay the giants who provide, protect, and decide. But here's the thing, that's a dog. Dogs were built for us. What about an animal that wasn't? Cats are the famous puzzle here, and the research says something a lot of cat owners don't want to hear. A study from the University of Lincoln found that cats, unlike dogs, do not appear to see humans as a higher being or a source of safety in the same way. When frightened, dogs run to their owners. Cats mostly don't, but there's a twist. Other research suggests cats may not see us as a different species at all. They may treat us as just very large, somewhat clumsy cats. The way they greet us with raised tails. That's how cats greet other cats they like. The way they bring us prey. The way they groom us. These are cat-to-cat behaviors. Think about what that means. Your cat might not think it lives with a human. It might think it lives with another cat. A huge, warm, weird cat that's strangely bad at hunting. We are not above them. We're not below them. We're just one of them. Now go bigger. Go to the animals that might actually be able to think about the question. When a gorilla named Koko was asked, in sign language, what humans were, the answers were never simple. She signed about people as individuals, by name by relationship. She didn't seem to file us under a single category. She knew specific humans the way we know specific humans. Elephants do something similar. They can distinguish human groups by language, age, and gender, and respond to each with different levels of caution. They've learned that one kind of human means danger, and another kind means safety. They're not reacting to humans. They're reading the specific type of human in front of them. That's not a simple category. That's a nuanced, updated model of what we are, built from experience, refined over decades. But here's where the whole question turns inside out. Because maybe the more important thing isn't what they think we are. Maybe it's that they're thinking about us at all. Every one of these animals, the dog, the cat, the gorilla, the elephant, is running some kind of internal model of the human in front of it, guessing our intentions, predicting what we'll do, deciding whether to trust. They are doing to us exactly what we do to them. We look at a dog and wonder what it's thinking, and on the other side of that gaze, the dog is doing the same thing, trying to read a creature it will never fully understand. We are, to them, a mystery they live with every day. And just like us, they will never get the full answer. They only get pieces, a tone of voice, a pattern of behavior, a face that means food or comfort or fear. From those pieces, they build a version of us. And they bet their entire lives on it being right. But here's the honest part. We can document how animals respond to us. We can scan their brains lighting up at our faces. We can measure the difference between how they treat us and how they treat their own kind. What we cannot do is open up an animal's mind and read the word it has for human. Maybe there is no word, maybe there's no category at all, just a feeling, a sense that when this particular shape appears, the world becomes safe or dangerous or full of food. Maybe to your dog, you're not a what at all. You're just the most important presence in a world it never asked to be born into. There's a quiet thought underneath all of this. For thousands of years, we've been the ones studying them, naming them, deciding what they are, putting them in categories, pet, livestock, wild, pest, and the whole time they've been studying us back, forming their own categories, deciding what we are. We just never noticed because we assumed there was nothing on the other side doing the looking. But there is. There always was. Every animal that has ever lived alongside a human has carried, somewhere in its head, an answer to the question of what we are. A dog decided we were family. A cat decided we were one of them. A wild deer decided we were the most dangerous thing in the forest. They were all looking at the same species, and they all come to different conclusions, which raises the strangest possibility of all, that there is no single answer to what we are, not even to them, that we are, to every animal, exactly what we choose to be to it. A threat, a stranger, or the one face in the whole world it would wait 9 years to see again. Maybe what we are to animals was never really up to them. Maybe it was always up to us. I hope you enjoyed this one, and remember, stay curious,